God has blessed me to see fruit in my family, in my marriage, even on my job with my boss. It's been blowing my mind. With me and my mom, I am so amazed by just following God, by letting Him grow me so that I can grow my children. It has been worth it. I mean, I'm not the same person I was as a teenager. I'm really glad, very glad. And I wouldn't change all of the hard things that we've had to do and had to endure. Wouldn't change it for nothing, because I see the fruit. I see 3 young men who I am very proud of. So much potential. And I know they're going to go further than I ever did. And I'm going to push them. I'm not going to be jealous of that. I'm going to be happy. Proverbs 12:14 says, "A man will be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands will be rendered to him." I see the fruit of my mouth in those 3 young men. In my marriage, in my family, I see the fruit of my hands. Hosea 10:12, "Sow for yourselves righteousness, reap the fruit of unfailing love, and break up your unplowed ground, for it is time to seek the Lord until He comes." Hosea 14:8 says, "Ephraim shall say, what have I to do any more with idols? I have heard and observed him. I am like a green cypress tree. Your fruit is found in me." Sow for yourselves righteousness. Choose to follow the whisperings of the Holy Spirit. Choose to obey Him. Break up your unplowed ground. Seek the Lord until He comes, until He gives you strategy, until He gives you knowledge, understanding, wisdom, His timing. What have I to do with idols anymore? Idolatry is really your own way, doing things your own way, doing things, anything outside of God. When you're not following Him, you're not living His lifestyle, you're doing it your own way, you do it yourself. That's idolatry. What have I to do anymore with idols? I have heard Him and observed Him. I am like a green cypress tree. Your fruit is found in me. Hosea uses a series of examples from nature to show how God will restore His people with fruitfulness, which is represented by the lily. Stability, roots like cedars of Lebanon. Beauty, the olive tree. And fragrance, wine. Sow for yourselves righteousness. Reap the fruit of unfailing love. Be fruitful and multiply.